Has my brother reincarnated as my daughter? So I loved my brother. He was 7 years older than me. I had 2 other brothers, and the one closer to my age used to pick on me, but my eldest brother would always stand up for me and defend me. Our father wasn't around, and our mother was usually too busy to care for us. So my brother was often the one at home taking care of us. He taught me to ride a bike. He taught me how to cook. We used to watch movies together. He introduced me to anime. He taught me to throw a punch and defend myself. He was a black belt in MMA. He bought my friends and I our first bottle of alcohol and stayed home with us to make sure we were okay and we were very safe. He came to my plays and dance recitals. He used to play guitar while I sang. He used to take me to school and pick me up. He taught me to drive, and if I was ever at a party and was too drunk or felt unsafe, I could call him and he would ride to my rescue. He was my hero. I loved him. He was also severely depressed and dealt with feelings of inadequacy and failure. He unalived himself when he was 32. In his unaliving notes, he mentioned being transgender, which no one knew about. It was devastating to me to lose him. I used to have dreams where he would tell me he was okay and not to be sad. If I ever felt like I needed his advice, I'd have a dream visit from him. These dreams became an immense source of comfort. About 4 years ago, I got the last of these dream visits. I didn't know it then, but I was a few weeks pregnant with my first child. He told me we would see each other very soon. 8 months later, I welcomed my daughter into the world. On his birthday, I named her after him. 2 years ago, she started speaking, and one day she was sitting on my lap while I was scrolling through my brother's old Facebook page, looking at pictures of him. She pointed at his picture and said, "That's me. Remember when I was your brother, Mommy?" The hair on the back of my neck stood up. I started questioning her, and she started telling me about things she could never have known. How he taught me to ride a bike and drive and all sorts of other things. I called up our brother and told him about what she was saying. He came to visit, and sure enough, she recognized him. It was the first time they had met, and she recalled things about their relationship as well. One day, when it was just the 2 of us, she said she was much happier now. For years, I had felt like my brother abandoned me. I wanted to believe he never did. I want to believe he has always been there for me. He was always with me and chose me to give him the life he had always wanted. Is this just wishful thinking, or do you also believe in reincarnation?